from searching DIY and finding the worst rated products in the... Hold on. Safety first, okay? This might get dangerous. Okay, so how we're gonna do this... Actually, hold on. Sorry, I've been craving these. Anyways, how we're gonna do this is, so we're gonna go through them in order of how surprised I'll be if they work, because like I said, these are like the lowest rated DIY projects on Temu, so I really doubt that they're gonna work at all, but that's why we're here, I guess. Starting with this weird moon thing and ending with the final boss, an object that apparently defies all laws of physics. But let's be for real, there's no way that works, right? And that's the reason I'm in a park right now, is because I don't know if some mixture of these is gonna cause some chemical reaction that like blows up something, so wanted to make sure I'm in a safe environment for that. Gifts for kids, DIY, 3D, moonlight, cool galaxy lamp for teens, boys, girls, arts and crafts. Okay, it's a paintable moon thing, whatever. So I want to point out that I feel like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like these are marketed to be a lot bigger than they are. It's kind of like tiny. So yeah, let's just start painting this bad boy and see what we can come up with. I think I just literally paint on it. There's not very many instructions. And then apparently it's supposed to glow after that, so we'll see if that actually happens. Okay, so here's the like stand for it, where it just sits on there. Compare this to how big it is on the website. Like, it barely is on top of the stand on the website. But on here it's like inside of it, so already it's like a completely different product. Okay, so here's my little water bowl, and here are my paints. So this one actually did come with like paint brushes and different paints and stuff. So I'm honestly surprised about that. I thought it was just gonna come some random ball. So I'll dip this in there, and then I'll dip this in there, and then I'll just... Oh yeah, that's great. It's working really well. My product is finished. As you can see, it says sub for submarine. I'm a big submarine guy, so just thought I would remind you guys that submarines exist, and they're pretty cool. Okay, so we have this all painted up, and then I should be able to just turn it on and it will glow. Yeah, this thing does not glow nearly as much as it does in the pictures. The paint kind of just covers the glow, like it's just so weak it doesn't really work. So I'm gonna give this one 2 stars. It was kind of fun to paint submerine onto this, but they really just sold me a rock and some paint, so. But to be fair, it was like $3, so 2 stars. And I'll just set that right there, just so you guys can see that. Okay, oh, what was I thinking? I have to put it in its stand. There we go. Awesome. Oh, of course, and I have to turn it on too. There we go. Big difference, right guys? Okay, next up after this, we have this like DIY hand casting kit, which looks really interesting. So how it works is you make like a mold of your hands. So I have clone powder and model powder and more model powder and then some gold and black powder. Okay, so we're just gonna pour this into the barrel, or I don't know what a barrel is. Oh, it's talking about like a whole like barrel. Or like a bucket. All I have is this bowl, so hopefully this bowl will work. So we're gonna pour this stuff. Oh, it's not in there. It's in a bag in there. This looks so suspicious, dude. I'm at a public park with an unmarked bag of white powder. Okay, so we're gonna pour this bad boy into the bowl. Just like that, just on top of the paint and everything. And then I pour water into it after that. This much water. And then I'll stir it with the paintbrush, I guess. Oh my gosh, that looks disgusting, and it's like red because of the paint that was in there. Okay, so we're stirring it all up. What? Let me see the instructions. Do this. Pour it in, stir it quickly within 60 seconds until there's no particles. I'm seeing a lot of particles, I can't lie. That looks pretty good. I don't see much particles in there. So next I have to just put my hand in it, I guess. Guess I just put my hand in here and just wait for 5 minutes. Okay, it has been about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna take my hand out of this. Oh! It works just beautifully. It looks amazing. It looks just like my hand. Let's keep going, bro. Let's keep going. So we pour the mold powder into the holes that I created in the mold, and then we just pour water on top of that. Okay, another unmarked bag of white powder. Awesome. Pour that bad boy all up in those holes that I made. Just like that. Just looking awesome and great. And then lastly, just gotta pour some water in there. And you know, I'm just gonna trust the process. Maybe this will just turn into a hand. Let's just let this sit, because it says I have to let it sit for 2 hours. We are not waiting 2 hours. So item number 3 apparently is some pens that can write on water. Yeah, pens that can write on water is what it is advertised as. Oh my gosh. I just went to look at like the description of it. It says the item was discontinued. It's gone. It's off the market, bro. Maybe I should keep these packaged because they're like super rare. Okay, well, let's look at something similar. So what this is advertising is you just literally write on water, and then you can just like pick up what you wrote off of the water. So I'm gonna fill this plate with some water here. And yeah, literally all you have to do, there's no instructions or anything, so there's just actually no way that this works. So here it just looks like a normal marker, dude. It's just a marker. Okay, ready? Okay, it is not working at all. Just look at that. This is not how water works, okay? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna rate this one a 0 out of 10 because it was like $6 and it's just not even close to working. Like they seriously just sold me a regular marker. Okay, and lastly, the last thing has me also baffled, just like the water pen, but this one I feel like will actually do something instead of just doing absolutely nothing. So a 3D pen, and in all of the pictures, it shows people just drawing in 3D. Well, I don't know about all that. The reason I'm sus of this was because it was like $5. This was less than the water pens, and it's like a whole like piece of revolutionary technology. This is probably gonna take a while to like get this working. Oh, okay, it's like heating up. So then the next step is we just have to feed this plastic thing through it, and we should just be able to make a house. So yeah, I just put this in, or what do I do? After fidgeting with it for a long time, I finally got something to come out the other side. As you can see, that little blue thing is my creation with this 3D pen. The biggest thing I learned from this is it's just a plastic thing that gets very, very hot at the end. Like if you touch it, it actually burns you. When you try to feed this through, it goes through for a little bit and then it kind of rejects it, so it doesn't really work. But they're selling this to like kids for like $6, and it's actually low-key dangerous because if you touch this like for long enough, it actually burns you. Like it feels like a curling iron or something like that, and it doesn't even work. Like I know I didn't expect it to work for $6, but like I was only able to make like a little bit of this come out for like the 30 minutes that I've been literally trying to get this to work. So this one I'm gonna rate a -1 out of 10 because not only does it not work, but it's dangerous for children to use. Overall, this experience was horrible. Barely any of these worked. I mean, this didn't glow, the water obviously didn't work, the pen didn't work, and the mold just turned out like this. And I don't think I did the mold thing right. I was supposed to have like a bucket, but I doubt that it would have worked either. So I'm gonna give overall Temu a 1 star out of 10 because the paint worked. The paint applied onto this, which is awesome, but it doesn't really light up, so don't try to do DIY on Temu, it doesn't work. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for spending a part of your day with me. I genuinely really appreciate it. If you want to see some more of my stuff, feel free to check it out. If you don't, I don't blame you, okay? A lot of options on this website. But yeah, thank you again so much, and I hope to see you in the next one.